Hey, it's Seth from Citizens Disability. Today I'm going to tell you what you need to know about applying for Social Security disability insurance benefits in the Cornhusker state, Nebraska. Every state's different. That's obvious and everyone knows it. But what's less obvious, what most folks don't know, is that applies to SSDI claims or Social Security disability insurance claims as well. Because of the way the Social Security Administration structures this process, the state you live in has a real effect on an applicant's waiting times and on their likelihood of winning their benefits at each step of the process. Now, we track this data pretty closely. We've updated our numbers as we do every year in February, so this Nebraska data is certified fresh for 2021. Now, as you may know from watching some of our other videos, and there's plenty of them, there's basically 3 steps in the SSDI application process. You got the initial application, reconsideration, and the hearing. Those first 2 steps, the initial application and reconsideration, are handled at the state level by state-run disability determination services who work on behalf of the Social Security Administration and follow all the same rules and all the same regulations. As you can see in this chart coming in from the right, over the past year in Nebraska, about 50.4, that's 50.4% of initial applications for SSDI benefits were approved. You can see how that compares here to this national average of 38.4%. It's a difference, a big difference of 11.9% to the happy side of the average. You can see how Nebraska has done as well, going over the back over the years to 2010. And we can see that Nebraska has continued to increase their initial application approval rates while also staying fairly well ahead of that national average. Now, as we made this video in February 2021, Nebraska is ranking 5th in the nation in terms of the rate of approvals at the initial level. That's pretty darn good, but it does still mean that 1 out of every 2 applications, or 50%, of applications for SSDI benefits are being denied at the initial level in Nebraska. And if those odds make you a little bit worried, it's understandable. There's no reason to panic. First reason not to panic, there's people like us here at Citizens Disability, specialized disability advocates who can help with the application process to improve a claimant's chances of success at every stage. If you want to see how an advocate could help you with your claim, click this little banner up here in the top right. You can watch a video all about it. Second reason not to panic is that being denied at the initial application does not have to be the end of the road. And that is because when people get denied at initial application, typically they're going to appeal that denial. They're going to ask for reconsideration, or recon as we call it. Reconsideration is also handled at the state level. And as this chart coming in from the right shows, it is actually pretty rare for people to get approved at the second step, reconsideration, and you can see that's reflected in both this Nebraska data and the national data. Nebraska, with an approval rate of 17.1%, is a decent bit ahead of the national average of 13.7%, but these are still both pretty small numbers. You can see how Nebraska has done over the last 10 years as well, and what we can see is that although Nebraska has fluctuated above and below that national average over the last 10 years, they're currently surpassing it by over 3%. Overall, in 2021 so far, Nebraska ranks 12th in the nation in terms of approval at reconsideration. Now, the majority of people who apply for SSDI in the United States do have to go to the 3rd stage of the process called the hearing. For Nebraska, given the decent approval rates at both initial and recon, it won't be the majority of applicants who need a hearing, but a goodly percentage of applicants from Nebraska will need to go to this level. Now, we got a ton of information on our website about the hearing and how it all works, plus other videos here on YouTube. And if you want to get the details, you can even see what a hearing is actually like. Just click this little banner up here in the top right. Short version, though, if you've been denied at reconsideration, you appeal that denial and you go to a hearing in front of an administrative law judge who works for the Social Security Administration at the federal level. And this is another area where, again, all the states are very different. Most states have at least one, but usually several SSA hearing locations throughout the state, and each office has their own waiting times and their own approval rates. Now, turns out Nebraska has only one office, that's in Omaha, and obviously because there's only one office, the state numbers are going to basically match that office's numbers. Now, in this chart coming in from the right, you can see how Nebraska and the Omaha office fare against the national average for approval rates at hearing. It looks like through 2020 and into 2021 so far, Nebraska's hearing approval rate is coming in at 48.7% on average, and you can compare that to the national average of 51.1%. That puts Nebraska's rank at 28th in the nation. Now, when you appeal and ask for hearing, we should probably warn you, it can take a pretty long time for that hearing to actually happen. And of course, we have a video all about that too. You just click right up there in the top right again. Taking a look at our data in these blue bars, we can see that Nebraska and the Omaha office have a waiting time, a very short waiting time of 8.9 months, compared to the national average of 11.4. That's not too shabby. We can see in these red bars here, again, that Nebraska has that hearing approval rate of 48.7%, and again, compared to the national average of 51.1%. So although Nebraska does have that shorter waiting time, they are trailing the national average when it comes to approval rating. So for 2020, going into 2021 so far, we can see that Nebraska ranks, as we had said earlier, 28th in the nation for approval rates at hearing, and Nebraska ranks 2nd in the nation for waiting times. Now, we got a lot more data about Nebraska at our website, www.citizensdisability.com. You can check it all out. Just come visit us. Click on our state-by-state page and click into your state. We update our data every year so you can stay current on what's happening and have up-to-date information at your fingertips. Believe me, it does change every year. Now, if you're thinking about applying for SSDI benefits, no matter where you are in the country, we strongly encourage you to get help from a disability advocate, like us here at Citizens Disability, or a local specialist attorney. Especially after looking at all of these approval numbers, you want to have the best possible chance of getting approved. That's what an advocate can help you with. At Citizens Disability, we've been helping regular folks all across America apply for and win their SSDI benefits, and we've been doing it for over a decade. No advocacy firm is more aggressive than we are, and no one handles more cases per year than we do. Now, if you'd like to see if we can help you, just come visit us at www.citizensdisability.com, or you can just call us at the number on the screen. Hey, thanks for watching our video about applying for SSDI benefits in Nebraska, the Cornhusker state. If you liked what you saw here and you want to see more, do us a favor, hit that subscribe button down there and then ring the bell so you can get a notification when we publish more videos. And hey, do us a favor, again, tell us what you think in the comments section down there. We got a ton of content on the SSDI process, how it all works, and how we can help you. So please feel free to explore, both on the website and here at YouTube. I hope I see you again soon for another video. Until then, I'll just say thanks for watching. And of course, have a great day.